If you struggle with shyness or social anxiety, check out our free No BS training course with actual useful advice you can do from home. None of that just get out there nonsense. The link is in the description below. For now, let's get to today's question.
The question: I am extremely quiet but I am not shy. How can I change this? Answer by Shariar Hossain. You are afraid to be yourself. Call yourself quiet or shy. It doesn't matter. At the end of the day, you are too afraid to voice your thoughts and feelings. You have opinions and judgments about everything. The problem is you believe they're not good enough for people to hear. Maybe you're afraid you'll offend someone or what you think will sound dumb. But you should always focus on speaking your mind in spite of the consequences. That is what separates confident, charismatic people from shy, awkward people. It will take time to change. When you were a kid, you were beautifully unfiltered. You spoke your mind and expressed your curiosity about everything. You were interesting and people actually listened to you. It didn't matter that you knew nothing about the world. But as you grew older, other forces began to shape you. People started to judge you, and that beautiful unfiltered self of yours retreated into an insecure shell. You went from a person who was too afraid to express your already interesting thoughts into a person who was afraid of revealing them because of those judgments. Those forces have been shaping you for years, so it will take time to start speaking up. When you start opening up, you will experience a whole new world. One where you are no longer a slave to other people's opinion, but rather a free man who can do or say whatever he wishes and answers to no one. Understand that topics are not the issue. The problem isn't that you don't have enough stuff to talk about. You have a rich inner world full of daydreams that you could draw people in. You don't think it's good enough. Once you start to express that part of you, you will start to open up. Here's what you should do. Make sure you are not monotone, because that's a huge sign that you are not being honest. Listen to how you sound. You should hear an enormous change in how much better you sound the more you let yourself go. This is the person you want to reveal to people. Practice doing it outside with your friends and family. Over time you will change. Answer by James Haffer-Laren. Picture credit. Personality Central. Answer by Nicholas Grund. Many quiet people are very good listeners and prefer to focus on the person who is speaking, rather than trying to join in the conversation by talking over them or forcing their opinions on others. Full source: From Lonely to Social Life in 27 Days. If you're not prepared for a meeting or a particular chat, you could end up saying the wrong thing, perhaps even something you'll regret. But we don't always have the opportunity to prepare fully. We might only have chance to run through ideas in our head while someone else is speaking. Some people are just naturally reticent and don't feel the need to talk for the sake of filling the silence. This might make them the epitome of cool, or it might make them a total dick who thinks they are above other people. No one wants to look like a fool. That might mean staying silent until you have something to say that you really believe in or feel passionate about, so that people will remember you for your profound contribution to the conversation rather than the flippant remark about last night's episode of Big Brother. You might be the most verbose person in the world, but if you've had a long day and you're tired, it can take a lot of effort to summon up the will to talk. Good conversation requires mental stimulation. Just don't judge a person harshly because they didn't speak as much as you would like. We're all different and inclined to thrive in different ways. Love your post, Jessica. I can totally relate to that. Especially the part about living through books/films. It's always good to know so many other people need alone time to recharge. It doesn't mean you're antisocial. This is really great. It's very true that being quiet doesn't always mean you're shy. I'm, however, a shy person, but I know from meeting other quiet people that some of them are very outspoken when they have something to say. Sarah. Very true, Sarah. Everyone is different, but I think some people don't understand that. The reverse is true too, though not all chatty people are confident. Also, I do spend a lot of time inside my own head. As I also have the curse of the bitchy resting face that you mentioned before, I can look uncomfortable or disinterested when in fact I'm just daydreaming or thinking.